I didn't mean to be rude. That's what I came back to tell you.
I understand. We're all edgy, and for good reason.
Still, I do apologize.
Oh, forget it, Holly. I understand.
I wish I could. About myself, I mean. Here I am, almost 21, and I still want to hide in closet when it thunderstorms.
Well, I'm way past 21, and I hate thunderstorms, too. But they're a part of life, so I just, grimace and bear it.
Down here, they never seem to stop.
Well, here, hurricanes and storms come out as often as the sun. But then when the sun does come out, it's appreciated.
Meaning there are bright sides to life.
I've seen you smile. Why don't you do it more often?
I wish there was more occasion to smile.
Well, you can make those occasions, Holly.
You know, that's what's wrong with this weird life. Nobody ever makes a real stand for their happiness.
Well, now that's step number 1 for you to take.
Well, why do you think I ran away?
Well, I don't know, since you brought all your animosities and your chips on the shoulder and your feelings about the Reverend with you.
Oh, why did you have to bring the good Padre into it again?
Because he's concerned about you.
And about himself. I read him as much as he reads his Bible.
Yes, but I think he's able to digest it better than you are.
What are you, a medical doctor or a head shrinker?
No, I'm just a researcher. And you're not a very difficult problem. But you think you are.
You know, you may have me pegged.
Yeah. Just look at yourself. What do you see?
Well, I can't see how you can get so excited about pictures you've never even seen.
But I do want to see them.
Well, if we ever get off this island, maybe you will.
I look forward to that.
Mrs. Marshall, something's about to blow wide open.
I don't understand.
Oh, don't kid me. You're only out here for your own pleasures. Oh, I admit I was a little desperate, too, when I got a sniff of Mr. Desmond's loot. But at least I'm working for my take. Your only work is being on the take from your own daughter. And in a different way, from me. Oh, forget it.
I started out thinking you were a nice young man. Now I'm convinced that you're the most offensive and impossible and prone to taking words to your own low level.
The bargain basement's on an even lower level. Why don't you try shopping there?
You are absolutely immoral.
Stuff that in the dead letter office. You've been canceled out, Mrs. Marshall.
Really?
Really?
I like that young man. He has a cold steel quality. But the woman, oh, the epitome of evil. The spirit within all mankind that is irrepressible and irresistible and unpredictable, like me.
Holly,
Oh, hello.
where have you been hiding yourself?
I haven't been hiding. Do I have to account to you for every minute of my time?
No, of course not, dear. Where have you been, though?
I've been up on the roof reaching for the stars. Only they're never out when it shines and they're never out when it storms.
I'd like to ask you to do something for me.
What, drop dead?
No, please, I'm trying to be sincere.
Well, that's difficult, isn't it?
I must warn you about that artist.
Tim?
He's not the nicest sort. Or have you noticed?
And you want me to steer clear,
For your own good?
leaving the field wide open for you.
Oh, come off it, Holly. He's a boy. And not a very nice one.
What about Jean-Paul Desmond? He's not a boy. Why should I stay away from him?
He does seem to have an eye on you, my pet.
Like my father did. And you resented that, too.
Well, that's not true, and you know it. Actually, I'm flattered that he likes my daughter.
Oh, are you? Are you really, Mother? I seem to sense a slow burn coming on. Like who needs a daughter to follow up her play?
Don't be ridiculous, Holly. We could scarcely be rivals.
Oh, don't count on it. Baby Jane has blossomed. But I wouldn't throw myself in front of the first man, or boy, as you call Tim.
Well, Holly, just be certain that baby Jane doesn't wither on the vine before she has a chance to grow.
Are you keeping your fingers crossed for that? Look, let's level with each other, eh? You're after Mr. Jean-Paul Desmond and his millions, correct?
How dare you?
How dare I be honest? You're down on Tim, because he obviously turned you on, while you turn him off. Anybody but a blind man could see the play you make for Mr. Desmond. Well, why not? He's attractive, rich, and available. Your only competition would be from a dead woman. Well, she's got more without turning an eyelash than you could ever have.
Hello, Mrs. Marshall.
Dr. Carr?
Where's Holly going?
Holly's always on her way to nowhere.
And you?
Why? I'm her mother. And I might add, a worried one.
Well, you've every right to be. Forgive me for speaking frankly, but well, there's something about this strange milieu that prompts one to speak frankly about things that you would otherwise keep hidden.
What are you trying to say, Dr. Carr?
As we're going to be on this island for quite a while, why don't you make some effort to be what you claim to be?
What is that?
A mother. Holly needs one.
Instead of what you're afraid I might be? A rival?
Jean-Paul Desmond. Your dear Erica would turn in her grave. If she was in a grave, if she realized that your romantic appeal is still at its peak. I can't wait to get into your act. Because when I do, I'll act.